Is there a value and importance to having an advocate that's specialized in abuse in later life?
Absolutely. Because this advocate would know how better to work with older victims. This advocate would know what the unique issues and challenges and barriers of working with an older victim are. This advocate would have a toolkit full of resources when working with this older victim. So I would absolutely recommend, whenever possible, having a specialized advocate on the staff.
There is definitely a value with having someone that has specific elder abuse training, education, experience, because they know what the signs are. They're aware of the questions that need to be asked. They can educate everyone around them about slowing down, you know, what the medical needs may be. If there is some type of impairment, they can talk to them about, you know, do they have their hearing aid, have their glasses, can they see? What are they reading? Even down to literacy issues that sometimes elders may have, because they have for so long been able to adapt and survive when they never really needed to read anything and things like that. I think there's a passion that individuals in this field have in regards to helping them by any means necessary and not trying to put their needs and their concerns in a box, and knowing that there are so many layers beyond just an IPV or intimate partner situation. These are children, these are grandchildren, and sometimes there's even the children and grandchildren's partners that, you know, are causing this abuse, and being able to know that there are dynamics with elders that young people do not deal with, and making this decision is beyond leaving someone to leave in my life.
As it relates to a specialty advocate, I think it's important for one reason, and then I'm going to back it up with, I don't accept one advocate knows what's going on. It needs to be all advocates. And for that specialized advocate, he or she can make those connections, those personal connections, get out of the office, go to the various meetings that are maybe not typical traditional meetings, but where older adults or services for older adults or services for people with disabilities exist. So get out and start that networking. I think we both know it's difficult to refuse a phone call when it's somebody you know calling. And so getting a face connected. I think it's also important because there's so many specialized needs, and we just talked about some of those, particularly as it relates to economics, healthcare particularly, and legal advocacy, to keep on top of it and be the expert within the organization. But that said, as advocates, we need to look at how we train advocates. What percentage of that time is actually spent on abuse in later life? Is it 2 hours out of a 50-hour training? I don't know that. I would say that's not adequate. And that means that that go-to expert in the agency also has a responsibility to be cross-training all the staff and keeping all the staff current.